So in this video, I'm going to tell you exactly how I got my first clients for web development, basically making websites and stuff. It all started with me watching emergency meetings by the Tates. They mentioned something very interesting, a challenge for yourself that you could do to kind of push yourself to the extreme to start making money online. And the basic premise of it was like this. Imagine the situation. You need to find $1,000 to pay your rent, and you have 1 week. Your rent is due in 1 week. If you don't pay it, you're fucked. You're homeless. You don't have nothing. So, you feel that situation, you get into the emotion of it, you start feeling it like a real thing. You start getting kind of desperate, I guess, and then you make $1,000 like you're supposed to in 1 week. Like, you need to find that fucking money, you know? It's like finding that thing no matter what. And what the Tate said was that it is going to be a major shift in your mindset, because from the mindset of a panda, you're going to get that mindset of a grizzly. It's like, even if that prey, your food, your money, whatever it is, even if it's 4 miles away, you're going to sprint to get it. Whereas, like, the mindset of a panda is that it just lays around and waits for someone to feed it, to make it fuck. So that's the difference, that's the challenge. It's like finding $1,000 no matter what, no matter how hard it is. So it was like this. What do you have basically to lose? Nothing. It's like, if you don't find it, you don't lose nothing. If you do find that $1,000, it's like, it's going to be a major shift in your life. So I did exactly that. I didn't make $1,000, but I gained a lot from the challenge. It was like this. The first 3 days, I was just losing my mind. It's like, how? Just how? It was mind boggling. And at the time, still am. I am in the Digital Launchpad by Iman Gadget course. So I am in the Pen to Profit copywriting module. The thing is, though, it's like, I am nowhere near a good of a copywriter. I don't think I am yet to be able to provide value to people. So I evaluated what I can actually do online. I can make websites. I have experience doing that. I have worked for a company and I have done that before, but I haven't done that online, like as a freelancer, you know? So I thought literally the best thing that I could do, if that situation was real, is to do exactly that. To use my skill set that I have to maximize the output. So I decided I am going to make websites for now, and then I'm going to switch to copywriting. So what I did was, where do I find clients? I have no fucking clue. Google searches are like, just reach out to businesses, and it's like, where do you find those businesses? LinkedIn or something, Facebook groups, and I'm like, okay, that doesn't really, it's like too much. What is the low hanging fruit here? It's like, where can I find a group of people that I can communicate with? Digital Launchpad has a fucking giant community, around 10,000 people. And it's like, they have a channel there that is opportunity section where you can actually post something for that. That's what I did. So there's this opportunity channel in the community Discord server. What I did was I crafted kind of a copy and kind of a message for people, just an opportunity post that I am going to make you a website. You'll probably see it on the screen now. So several people actually outreached to me, DM'd me, and all of them were literally just about portfolio and pricing. So what I did was, obviously, I replied to all of them, but some of them just ghosted me, some of them went further. But what I noticed is that, since I don't really know about the pricing much, because it's like a different market and stuff, I told them that I'm going to make them a website for a testimonial, which is basically they're going to leave a review after I make a website for them. And it went like this. I got two of them closed, got on a call, closed them, testimonial and stuff, and for future work as well. For example, How exactly? I am going to make them kind of a landing page, like the most basic sort of website. And if they want something, and if they want something further, like a blog, for example, it's going to be paid. So that's exactly what happened. Then, after I closed two of them, another one outreached to me. We talked, and then we hopped on a call. And so far, it's like this. He is basically kind of a fixer. He finds clients, particularly for construction businesses and architecture, that the companies that need website. And since he's not a developer, he's just going to find those companies, and I'm going to deliver that. We're still in the process of that. So, how are the other things going? The other two clients. It was very interesting because this is kind of a first time for me, like getting on calls and stuff. So, it was an interesting experience. I didn't fuck it up, thankfully. I was literally outside when the first call happened with the second client. It was interesting, especially considering the fact that the dude is 15 years old. He's a copywriter. He got several clients closed by now, and he just wants a website for future work, particularly because he's trying to kind of scale that to an agency. And I am 21, and imagine the fact that this guy is 15 years old. He's already making money online. It's like crazy. 15 fucking years old. Uh, we talked about that as well. I actually want to kind of connect with him for the future work as well because I am going to switch to copywriting. Maybe, probably. We'll see. So, so with both of those clients, we agreed to this. I'm going to build them the simplest web page. Like it's going to look very good, but it's going to be very simple. Not like a proper website with functionality, databases and stuff. Literally just a place, just an internet address for them to be able to send their prospects to. So the first website is almost done. I'd say 95% completed because the web development, the copy, the design, everything is done. The only thing left is he needs to buy a domain and then I'm going to connect it. And that's it. The website is done. With the second one, I literally finished the copy and the design yesterday. He approved. We created a logo as well. And I started developing it. So right now, I just need to keep it up with making videos and stuff because this is one of my other commitments, making a video every single week. This is going to be up tomorrow. So then, I am going to literally start developing it after making this video. There are like very few things that are completed, but the development of it is going to be much more efficient than the first project, than the first client. The other thing I noticed as well is about kind of getting shit done because before for me work was like I need specific time, specific places, specific mood and stuff, but right now since I kind of got into that surviving mode almost. It's like I work the entire fucking day. Like whatever it is, I am just trying to work all day. And it goes something like this. I wake up whatever the time is, and by the end of the day, after the job, after the work, I am fucking exhausted. Like I really want to sleep. That's a good sign because in the past that's exactly how it felt when I was actually doing that. And now it's like that. So, after completing this thing, what is my plan? Well, I already got a testimonial from the second client, and there are two things that are probably going to happen. The first one is either that the third client, who's a fixer, they're going to kind of connect with me, and I'm going to kind of create a team of my friends. One of them is a designer, the other one is a developer as well. So we're going to close his project, and hopefully it's going to be even faster because the second one I completed in less than a week, and this one is probably going to be like 2 or 3 days, hopefully. So yeah, like it's going to be kind of a consistent work and consistent money as well. That's the outcome I'm hoping for. And the other one that I also hope for further in the future is that since I have connected with those clients, especially the second one who's a copywriter, I think it would be great if we actually kind of partner up and do that work, like the agency, a copywriting agency work. That's one of the things that I am hoping for. So for you, it's like, since I have kind of done it, I'd say that you need to find a community where you can find people that they need your services. For me in the past, it has always been weird, especially the outreaching part, especially if you don't have ads or money. It's like, where where do you even find people for that? And it's like most of the kind of gurus say, like, you just find the business and you outreach to them, and it's like, it just doesn't make sense to me, you know. So about that digital launchpad community, it's like there are literally an insane amount of people who are coming up and who will need a website in the future. So it's like you literally putting yourself into a position where people need you and you are there. So it's like if the opportunity comes up, it's going to come to you. That's exactly what happened. That's what I'm realizing now after doing it. So yeah, it's like after I collect a couple of testimonials, I'm actually going to start making money from the skills that I have. And then I'm going to switch to copywriting in the future. The time frame I'd say is that within a month, I'm going to start making money. And within a couple of months, I'm going to fully switch to copywriting. So yeah, that's the story. It's like you put yourself in such a position, even though it's imaginary, that you need to find the money. Then you understand your situation. You assess your skills, you assess your position in life and stuff. You assess where you can find an opportunity online, and then you just act. Then you kind of come up with something that people need, and if they if your skills are literally just barely good enough, it's like work for free, because it's like you are not in a position where you can get money, but you are in a position where you can provide value and connect with them. And that's an interesting development for your future work. Okay, so I need to tell you something. It's like from now on, this part of the video is purely for myself in the future. So I committed to making one video per week every single week for a year, like until the end of the this year. I am recording this video on the 6th day, and I am supposed to upload this video tomorrow. That's clearly not the way to go, and I don't really know how to make high value videos like cinematic shit and stuff while providing value. So I genuinely just don't know what I could record about. I guess one of the best things I could do is literally just find good ideas and then script on them. Now, and then just record, upload them. That's probably one of the best things I could do, because post-production stuff, it's going to wait it's going because the post-production stuff is going to take more time than I want to put into it. So I need to come up with something that is going to get me good videos while I can actually work on the other stuff, because making videos for me is a side hustle. It's like a side hustle of a side hustle. It's like it's clearly not the main thing. For me, main thing is making money right now. In this period of my life, it is making money.